Hello.
Hello. You all right, Steve?
Welcome. Yes. How are you, John?
Not bad, not bad. Ready for another
Good.
quiz?
I am super ready for another quiz. I'm ready,
Love
ready,
it.
ready.
Love it. Let us know who's listening, guys. It'd be great to know your team names. You can put them in the comments. Let us know what's going on. We're going to start with some Ditloids just to get the party started.
Hello.
Hello. You all right, Steve?
It's just me playing it on. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are ready and raring to go.
Oh yeah, we've got some
We've
people
got
tuning in,
some.
Steve.
Pun.
We've got some people here already.
Yeah. Should we get them up?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Ah.
Oh, yes. Hello, Pam and the pop-up cafe team. Excellent work.
Who's going this time?
Oh, you go for it, Steve. Go on.
All right, here we go. It's the Nerd Herd. Woo! Come on. Present, and ready to roll. The Book of Ezra returns. I think they've done well in the past. And we've also got Team Sego reporting in. We wish we were in Morecambe. That is very understandable. I wish you were in Morecambe too.
Now, does everybody understand how a ditloid works? I've never heard of the word ditloid before until I made this quiz. So you can see the example at the bottom. It's just like, what's the word? An abbreviation?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been abbreviated, but everything's got a number in it. And it is like a famous phrase. The 12 Days of Christmas, you know, they're famous phrases. Couple of maths ones in there, always fun.
Maths.
Yeah, maths is great, Steve. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love maths. How are they maths?
Hey?
Oh, hang on, I see. Yeah, I know which ones you mean. Sorry.
Well done.
I'll leave it there. Hello again. We've heard some people are struggling with the stream to keep it loaded. My guess is if it cuts out, just give it a good reload and reload the page, and you should be able to join us again. Hopefully that won't happen as the quiz gets going. Not long left on the Ditloids now.
Hello, Haley. I'm sure you'll do better this time. You'll be fine. You can do it. You'll be fine. Did you get some of these Ditloids? Hopefully they're all right, aren't they? Right, you got 20 seconds left on them, and then I'll give you the answers, and then we will kick off. Would you got all of these, Steve?
It's hard to say because I know the answers now, but certainly would have got quite a few of them. Right, here we go.
Right, I can do these. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, are you supposed to be doing them? No? Me? Fine.
Doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, let's get them going.
All right, okay. 60 minutes in an hour.
Yes.
366 days in a leap year. Mark your work, everybody. 101 Dalmatians. 3 blind mice.
See how they run.
6 wives of Henry VIII. This is the one I wouldn't have got. 147 is the maximum break in snooker.
I would have got that, definitely.
No.
I've been missing snooker, actually.
Yeah, maths round coming up. 360 degrees in a circle. Do you know, we should have a maths round, Steve.
Oh, yeah. That might only apply
no
to
excuses, really, because everybody learnt maths at school. 12 inches in a foot. 13 baker's dozen. 13 baker's dozen. And 80 days around the world. Right, guys, that was just a warm-up, really. That was a warm-up, so that doesn't count. That's not a full-on round, so you don't get any scores for that one. It's just a round warm-up, sorry, as everybody comes together. And now we're going to kick off properly. And what are we starting with? We are starting with, do you know Morecambe? Do you know Morecambe?
Do you?
Now, if you're not local, hopefully you know someone local, or, you know, you could just give it a good go. Yeah. Anyway, let's kick off. Question 1.
Which are the three food fast restaurants? I can't say it. Which 3 fast food restaurants will you find in the Arndale Centre? There we go. If you're not sure, just, you know, give it some good fast food chains, you know, that kind of thing.
Which 3 fast food restaurants will you find in the Arndale Centre? I think I know that one. That one's fine.
Yeah. I think one of them isn't what you might call a classic fast food restaurant, but I think it is. Just trying to help. Here's question 2. What is the festival that comes to Morecambe annually in June? What festival comes to Morecambe annually in June?
You ever been, Steve?
I don't think I have, but what if I don't know the answer? Then I might have been, or I might not have been.
Oh.
I do know the answer. I don't think I have. No.
Yeah, we love this one. We love this one. Always go.
Good.
Lately, I feel like it's been going downhill a little bit. I wish they would, you know, give it a revamp.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay.
You know, that's just me, isn't it?
Some comments about the maths round. John's very excited about the possibility of a maths round.
Yes,
while
John.
Anne is
Come
a
on.
definite no. So, and also Alid also says no to the rest round. But anyway, next question. Question 3. How many platforms does Morecambe train station have? I reckon you'll be able to get this one, even if you don't live in Morecambe or have any association with Morecambe.
Do you know? I don't know why people kick off about a maths round, Steve.
I think Aled's commenting on the fast food chains. Is that what he's commenting on? He's saying Matt Bradley will know. Right. We've got another team joining us. Shamrock and Roses back again. Yeah, Joe's saying, let's pass on your festival wisdom, John. Yeah, pass it on to the committee. I'm sure they'll be able to use your feedback well.
Yeah, I would give them feedback, extensive, really.
Yeah. Question 4. True or false? Between 1956 and 1989, Morecambe was home to the Miss Great Britain Beauty Contest.
I wouldn't know that one, Steve.
No. For a start, I wouldn't be able to tell you the exact years that it would have had it. You know.
Can we have a jazz tap dance round, please? No. Sorry, no. Because that's not something I'm interested in.
It's not how quizzes work, John, you know.
Well, it is really. Maybe we should take round suggestions, Steve. You know.
Yeah, put them in the comments. Good idea.
Yeah.
Which famous playwright wrote the 1975 play Sunset Across the Bay, which is set and filmed in Morecambe? This person also holidayed in Morecambe as a child.
Oh, we got some round ideas, Steve, here.
Oh, yeah.
We got a Star Wars round, says Ross.
Yeah, I'm on board. I would get that.
Sorry, Ross. I don't like Star Wars. Baking round.
Tricky.
I like the product of baking, less so the process.
Yeah.
And John wants Renaissance art.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Someone would struggle with that.
Yeah.
Question 6. Morecambe is extensively written about in which Bill Bryson book published in 1995?
My brother read this one. That helps.
Wouldn't help me at all. I've talked to your
fact.
brother about once, I think. So. More suggestions for rounds. The Golden Age of Detective Fiction round. I don't even know what the Golden Age of Detective Fiction is. I hope it's, like Poirot and Marple. That'd be quite good. Yeah, and I'm very disappointed that John doesn't like Star Wars, but Hayley very happy that there won't be Star Wars.
Yeah.
Question 7. Who sculpted the famous Eric Morecambe statue? Who sculpted it?
I like how you added in the famous.
Well, it is famous. Infamous, maybe.
It is famous. Infamous.
Is that a bad thing, though?
Infamous is a bad thing, yes, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It wants to be famous, not infamous. Oh, dear. Oh. Disney round. No. Yeah, this round is hard. Erin, there's one solution to that, isn't there, really? I mean, everybody should live in Morecambe, really, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
It's a great town. Great town. All you got to do is stand on the prom and look out towards the sea, and it's beautiful.
Anyway, question 8. Which Morecambe landmark used to house a ballroom, swimming baths, a theatre, and restaurant?
Sensible suggestion, Steve.
Hmm.
This, you might be in luck, Russ. You might be in luck.
Some other suggestions. We've got a Morecambe and Wise round. Makes sense considering the recent question. And also some agreement with the Disney round also. But yeah, so Disney round seems like a popular idea. Here's question 9. In which year did Morecambe's current library open? Current library. You been in much, John?
The library?
Yeah.
Been in a few times.
Okay.
Yeah. Goes with the kids. Lots.
Do they have a children's thing with them?
They do. Yeah, they do. Still on Zoom as well now. Join the kids group on Zoom.
Good.
Yeah. This would be a good round. Where's Wally round?
Oh, yeah. Although I think copyright might limit us to that. But we can do our own version. Yeah.
Yeah, so what you need to do, Steve, is just like make a massive drawing. Spend loads of time doing that. You don't do anything with your week anyway, do you?
I need more things. Yeah. Question 10. Morecambe has many exciting attractions. Very good statement to start off that question. According to TripAdvisor's top 10 things to do, what are the top 3 things to do in Morecambe? And I think
do you get a point each?
Yeah, you get a point for each one you get right. Just one for each one.
Yeah, and I don't think it matter about the order. It doesn't matter about the order.
No.
You don't have to get them in order to get them right.
We're generous here.
Which are the top 3? And I bet you will get definitely one of them.
Yeah. Not long left on this round now. Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
There's some cheat going on here, Steve.
No,
did you see that? I just saw that, yeah.
I just saw that. Get rid of that. Unbelievable.
Oh, dear.
Anyway.
Right. What's next, Steve?
The next round, which is... what's the next round? Oh, yeah. Animal voices.
Oh, this is classic.
This is a good round. Now, you've got to really pay attention here. And me and John have got to be very careful not to speak at the right times, because you are going to hear the noises of animals, and you've got to say what animal it is. You're going to hear it twice. When the question first comes up, you'll hear it, and then after another 30 seconds, you'll hear it again before the next question comes up. So that's how our listening is.
Yes, that's what you're not supposed to do, Steve. You're not supposed to talk over the noise, yeah? Otherwise, that makes it too hard for people.
Yeah.
It's coming up at 30 seconds, okay, Steve? So when you get to 30 seconds,
okay,
be quiet, okay?
Yeah.
Ready? Ooh.
You did. Come on. That was an animal. What animal was it? The suggestion round. for rounds. American Sweets round. General knowledge of generals. Very interesting. Apparently, for the Where's Wally round, it could just be Where's Steve.
Steve, the next one's coming.
Yeah.
This is brilliant.
I hope you enjoyed these.
You've never been to a quiz that had an animal voices round. Yeah.
I like this comment. That's a good one.
That is true.
Not sure I can remember that one, actually.
I think I might have that one.
Does a bit.
Oh, David.
It's true.
Right, it's coming now. Question 3.
I know this one.
Steve, you know, maybe this round would have been better if you'd have been making the noises.
No. I mean, for start, it'd be subjective, I think.
What do you think, guys? To me, it sounds aquatic.
Don't give the game away, John.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was not trying to do the quiz. Yeah.
Apology accepted.
Right. Question 4 coming up. Hi, Margaret. How you doing? You've joined at a perfect time. What you have to do is guess the animal sound. Which animal makes that noise? And you're going to hear it again in a second.
It's a good one, this one. I think a lot of people will get it. How about a quiz round on Morecambe train timetables? It's a bit niche, a little bit niche.
Yeah, you can give it a go. Give it a go. Ooh, that's a short
one. Short one. Short and sharp. Coming up again soon. Yeah. I think to get this one, you just need to do the noise yourself. And you just can't help but do a certain motion with it, and you know what it is as soon as you do that. Yeah. Question 6 coming up. That was scary. Co-op round. Could be quite good.
Co-op round.
Yeah.
No. The Aldi knockoff round.
Oh, yeah. What's this real product of?
Yes. Steve, stop clicking what I'm clicking. Now you were talking over the thing, Steve, as well.
No, it wasn't. That was you. At least there's no spelling errors so far.
So far. Yeah. Did you write this PowerPoint this time?
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Steve. How about a round about Loughborough? No. Sorry. I went to Loughborough once for a university interview, and I didn't get the place. So,
Sting. But all the better for it, because you came up north. So.
Steve.
I did it again.
Did it again.
Talked over the noise.
30 seconds, Steve.
Well.
Spelling round. Like a spelling bee.
Bit longer, that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it help with that one, Steve, if you make the noise yourself?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not tried that yet. Right, question 9.
I think we'll get that one.
Yeah.
How specific do these animal identities need to be? I think
you need to get the Latin name.
When we do the answers, you'll see the criteria. But yeah, as specific as possible, please. I think if you're more specific than you need to be, that's fine. You know, you'll get the answer. So, yeah, a lot of banter about spelling. John, can you spell desiccate?
Yeah. But the next round is up, Steve. Next question.
Now, with this one, there is a background animal. Ignore the background animal. Focus on the forefront animal.
That could have been a bonus point, Steve. No, but you don't know what it is. The background animal. No.
Can you spell desiccate? Oh.
Hello, Raina. How you doing? Yeah, I can. It's really easy, Steve, because it's written right there. My bad. This round is too hard to get. Don't talk over 30 seconds.
It's not just me making mistakes this time, is it? Whee.
Oh, where's my tally chart? I was going to bring the tally chart. Oh,
what mistakes I've made?
Steve's apology tally chart. Yeah.
Right. What's coming up next? It is News of the
World. News of the world. So this is around about current affairs. So things that have happened recently, and by recently I mean sort of like 1, 2, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, let's hit it. Question 1: Archaeologists believe they may have discovered the first purpose-built theatre of the Elizabethan era in London. What was it called? Oh, and the picture is supposed to help in some way, but not all of them have pictures. Some of the tricky ones have pictures to try and help you.
It's tricky.
Oh, you can talk over 30 seconds in this one, Steve. It's fine.
Oh, thanks, John. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. One job, not to talk over the sounds. You know, this guy, I think we should just kick him out, Steve. Can you do that? No.
He's not nice, is he?
I wouldn't know this question, by the way.
I think with the picture, I might get it. But...
Maybe. Okay, question 2. Conservation groups have welcomed China's move to remove the body parts of what creature from the official list of traditional Chinese medicine treatments? Now, good luck, and use the pictures to help you.
I think predominantly use the pictures.
Yeah. This also has a coronavirus link to it, you know.
Yeah. Is that because the animal was believed to be related to the outbreak?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that, yeah. I beg to differ. Yeah.
Maybe she was talking about one of the animal sounds.
Yeah. Okay, question 3. Last week, a demonstration in Bristol saw a statue of which prominent 17th century slave trader toppled? And it's multiple choice. Is it Edward Colston, William Gladstone, or Cecil Rhodes? Edward Colston, William Gladstone, or Cecil Rhodes? I think I would get that one, yeah.
Yeah. Not sure we've mentioned this round, Man United round. Not sure that would go down very well with a lot of people.
No, it's all about Arsenal, really, isn't it? Everybody knows that.
Well, you can't get the double of the Arsenal.
You can. Okay, question 4. The effect of lockdown on UK breweries has led to an unexpected shortage of which toast topping? And then the bottom bit is like a little clue for you. I won't read it. Read it for yourself.
I think if I read it, I might accidentally.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel like that's quite an easy one, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, I might have got that one without the clue as well. So
yeah,
it does make sense.
Yeah, you still have to think about it, though, don't you? Still think about it.
Erin likes the clue. I like it too.
Right, question 5. Where was the Queen photographed outdoors last weekend, riding a 14-year-old pony for the first time since the UK went into coronavirus lockdown?
Don't say we don't educate you here at the
Yeah.
Church by the Bay quiz. Not only are we letting you know that she was riding a pony, we're also letting you know it was a 14-year-old pony as well.
Shrimps round. Maybe. Could do. When we're running out of ideas, Alex, maybe put it towards the bottom of the list there. Okay, question 6. It emerged last weekend Poland had inadvertently invaded a neighbour in May when a border post set up as part of anti-coronavirus measures had been placed 30 metres the wrong side of a frontier stream. Oh, yeah. But in which country was it? Czech Republic, Lithuania, or Slovakia? So Poland inadvertently invaded a country. Which country did they inadvertently invade? That's really the question, Stevia.
That is really the question. It's a good one. I like it. Funky.
Yeah. Accidental invasion.
Yeah. It's a good job, but it's expensive.
I think. No, I don't know that one actually. Not sure I would have got it. Okay, question 7. Tens of thousands of demonstrators in Hong Kong have defied a ban to stage a mass vigil for the victims of the 1989 crackdown on protests in which part of Beijing? Yeah, I would have got that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I get that. What that's in reference to? Do you know, John?
No. Sorry. You have to explain it, John.
Oh, the Queen question. Yeah.
That
would have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, number 8. The Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall will be the first royal family members to hold a major event during the coronavirus lockdown when they welcome which European leader to the UK? You can look at the pictures if you're struggling.
I think the pictures are a big help here.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I got this one from the pictures. Okay, question 9. According to leaked documentation, who is it rumored might have a daughter in the next installment of a famous film franchise?
Yeah, the pictures help here as well.
Yeah, but you need to know your trains.
Yeah, but not the train times of.
Not the train times of Morecambe.
No, that's not particularly helpful.
Different kind of trains.
Are they doing trains at the moment?
What?
Are they doing trains to Morecambe at the moment?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, number 10. An episode called The Germans was removed from a streaming service recently. Which TV series is it from? I would have got this one, Steve.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would have got it as well, but I wouldn't have been 100%, but I would have been pretty confident.
No, I would have been 100%, Steve. Yeah. Ooh, that was interesting.
Nice little shot of Jerry there. Looking up. Yeah. So, John, what have you managed to achieve? Have you had any big achievements so far in lockdown?
Big achievements in lockdown?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ripped up all my decking.
All right. Yeah.
I ripped up all my decking and made flower boxes, Steve.
Good. Right.
What did you do?
Not much. Well, yeah. I've been reading. That's been good. There's not been many big projects I've managed to get through. I'm not really in a place to do projects at the moment. But one thing I have been able to do is have lots of time to think about the real big things in life. And that's what Jerry's going to do for us now. He's going to give us a little taste of what the real big questions are in life. So over to Jerry.
John. That's John. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. Brilliant. Thank you for that seamless segue. What have you achieved in lockdown? Did you get fit? Did you finish that DIY project? One of my daughters learned to ride a bike, which is great. What have you achieved in lockdown? Have you learned a new instrument? Perhaps your suntan is pretty good this year. Or maybe you made a comedy video that went viral. This is my favorite one, I think. Just before we show it, here's a bonus quiz question. Can you name the song and the artist? Hopefully this is going to work. Can you name the song and the artist? That was great, wasn't it? If you said Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight, well done. Bonus points to you. What have you achieved in lockdown? For many of us, our achievement has been survival. You survived the virus. Do you remember those early days when we had no idea how many people were going to get it? Those worrying times. Well, you survived the virus. Also, you survived lockdown. Parents, you'll never think the 6-week summer holidays is too long again, will you? And as we slowly start to ease out of lockdown, here's one thing I'd just like to ask you to do. Please don't go back to normal life without thinking about the big questions this crazy time has raised. Questions about life and death, the purpose of life, what we're here for, questions about God. Coronavirus and the lockdown smashed up normal life for everybody. They wobbled us all at the same time. Please don't miss this opportunity to assess what you're doing with your life and to see if Jesus and his extraordinary claims are true. So many people just dismiss what the Bible says without giving it serious thought for themselves. They dismiss what they think they know is Christianity, and they think that they know what Jesus is all about. So I just want to ask you to give a few minutes of your time now, in the middle of this quiz trivia, to think about some important questions. You never know. That might be the best lockdown achievement of all. I want to read you a few sentences from Mark's Gospel, one of the accounts of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. It'll be on the screen. I'm going to read from chapter 1. That evening, after sunset, the people brought to Jesus all who were ill and demon-possessed. The whole town gathered at the door, and Jesus healed many who had various diseases. He also drove out many demons, but he would not let the demons speak because they knew who he was. So there's Jesus. He's in town. And the first thing I want to say is that Jesus cares. He cares. He's just healed his friend Simon's mother-in-law. Everybody has heard about it. And so they bring everyone who's ill and demon-possessed to him. Now, you're probably wondering about demon possession. When Jesus was on earth, the devil and demons, real spiritual beings, rose up against him. I don't think that demon possession happens today in the same way. So here's Jesus, and people who have been told, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. People with incurable conditions, people under the power of darkness. Jesus cares, Jesus has compassion, Jesus wants to help people, and he has the power to do it. Jesus cares, Jesus has compassion, Jesus wants to help people, and he has the power to do it today. Jesus really cares about whatever you're suffering at the moment, and he really wants to help you. I remember going to the pub. Oh, sorry. I remember going to the pub, it's a while ago, wasn't it? With a friend, and we're talking about Christianity. And he asked me, how come Jesus didn't heal everybody? Why didn't Jesus sort out everyone in the world's problems? It was a great question. And you might be wondering the same. Why doesn't Jesus heal everybody? Well, Jesus really does care, and he really does want to help you, but perhaps not in the way you expect. Here's the next bit of this passage in Mark chapter 1. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him, and when they found him, they exclaimed, "Everyone is looking for you. Everyone is looking for you." I'm not surprised. Jesus has just done some amazing things. What are you doing, Jesus? What are you doing out here on your own? Everyone's looking for you. Come back and come and do some more miracles. There are more people to heal. But listen to what Jesus says. Jesus replies, "Let us go somewhere else to the nearby villages so that I can preach there also. That is why I have come." Jesus has come to preach. He's come with a message, and it's a message all about himself. If tonight I sat here for these few minutes that we've got together and preached about myself, you'd think that was incredibly arrogant, and rightly so. But Jesus does preach about himself, and this is his preaching in a nutshell. He is God's king on earth, come to rescue us. He is God's king on earth, come to rescue us. Now that can only be arrogance and evil, or sheer lunacy, or the truth. You've only got three options, really, when it comes to Jesus. Is he mad? Is he bad? Or is he God? He really can't just be a good teacher or a miracle worker. And I, for one, am persuaded by the evidence that Jesus was who he claimed to be. God's king on earth, come to rescue us from something worse than sickness, something worse than the coronavirus. You see, when Jesus was healing people, he was dealing with the surface symptoms of a deeper virus that affects us all. It's the virus of sin at the very core of our being. Did you know there are 11 million paper clips sold 11 billion. 11 billion, this is, the mind boggles. 11 billion paper clips sold every year worldwide. And it's claimed that of every 100,000 sold, only 5 are used to hold paper together. They are used as poker chips, pipe cleaners, safety pins, and toothpicks. The rest are dropped or lost or bent out of shape in boring phone calls. 5 out of 100,000 fulfilling their design. But when it comes to humans fulfilling their design, it's 0 out of 100,000. On Zoom calls, we look at ourselves. We ego surf, Googling our own name. We virtue signal on social media to make ourselves feel better while actually sitting at home doing nothing. Just little hints of our self-obsession, and its roots go deep into my heart and yours. Jesus says no one is good but God. Jesus says our hearts spew forth evil. Jesus, just in passing, says we're all evil. It's extraordinary what Jesus says about us. And sin, says the Bible, has got the human race in lockdown, separated from God. And it's this sin that brings all the relationship problems we have with each other too. And yet God's king, God on earth, the one good man, there was an exception, Jesus came to help us with the virus of all of our hearts. He is the doctor who has come to help the sick, all who recognize they are sick with sin. Can I say that a lot of people, maybe yourself included, think Christianity is about religious achievements or moral achievements, working our way towards God. Actually, the opposite is true. Christianity is about one man's achievement, the God-man, Jesus, coming to rescue us. And Christianity is about realizing that we have no achievements to offer him. Achievements are about pride and reaching somewhere, and humility before Jesus is what he calls for, that he has come to rescue us. The thief on the cross, next to Jesus is world famous for doing nothing impressive whatsoever, except realizing that he had done nothing impressive whatsoever. He says to Jesus, I am a sinner. You, Jesus, are king. And Jesus says to that man dying next to him, today you'll be with me in paradise. I am a sinner. Jesus is the king, come to rescue me. What do you say? Thank you so much for listening to me for a few moments there. I'd love to send you a free book to help you think more about the Christian message in these crazy times. I think the Christian message has some answers to the problems in this world. The book's called Where is God in a Coronavirus World? I've got a stack here that we'd love to give away. All you need to do is put your physical address in an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. info@churchbythebay.org.uk. And we'll get you a free copy. You don't have to win the quiz. We'll just send this to you. Give us your email. Give us your address on our email, info@churchbythebay.org.uk. Thank you so much for listening. Back to the quizzes.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks. That was brilliant. Yeah, what if Jesus was right in everything he said about himself? That would change your life, wouldn't it? We really don't want you to go back to normal life without having a think about those big questions that Jerry was talking about. We believe that Jesus is God and he's come to help us with the virus of sin that affects us all. So I wonder if you would just consider doing a few things with me. So first of all, like Jerry was saying, why don't you get in touch with us and ask for a copy of this book? It'd be brilliant, as Jerry said, for delving into these things a little bit more. You've got to give us your physical address in an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. We would absolutely love to send you one of these books. Would you consider doing that? Would you consider reading Mark's Gospel? Mark's Gospel is the piece of Bible that Jerry was talking about this evening. Would you consider reading Mark's Gospel? It would be a brilliant thing for you to do. You'd find out so much more about Jesus. Next on my list. Yes, would you consider joining us on a church on Sunday? On Sunday for church. Live stream church. Join us for church on telly. Find out more about Jesus that way. Find out, meet with his people online, as it were, as best we can. Find out more about Jesus. Or if you've got kids, you could come to the Good News Family Game Show. And I think we've got a little video coming up here for the Good News Family Game Show.
The Good News Family Game Show, live on Thursday the 25th of June at 4 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. Join Kaz, John, and Morky for family fun, games, and good news. Thursday the 25th of June at 4 p.m. on the Church by the Bay Facebook and YouTube page.
Wow, that sounds exciting. If you've got kids, it's going to be brilliant. And if you don't have kids, you're very welcome to watch too. Would you let us know what you thought of the evening and any questions you've got? Again, you just pop an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. I'll tell you all about that stuff at the end as well. Right, I think it's time to crack on with the quiz. What is coming up next, Steve-O?
Oh. We have got, what is the next one? That's a good question. What is missing from these phrases? So we have got some phrases coming up. They're famous phrases generally. No, they are all famous phrases. And you can basically you just need to work out the words that are missing from the phrase. And most of the time we give you how many words we're looking for so you don't get confused. So here's the first one. I saw.
Brilliant.
Starting off with a bit of an easy one, I think, really. Just to get your juices flowing.
Do you get more points for the person, Steve?
No, that's purely a clue. Sorry to disappoint.
Okay. That's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I think we should definitely do funny endings as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone got any good one? Pop them in the comments. Although it is 2 words, John. Sorry.
Oh yeah, come on, 2 words. Stick to the rules.
Roads where we're so hard not to carry that on there.
Oh dear.
You can probably tell I quite like this one.
You like these films, Steve?
Yeah. Really like them.
No.
As does this one. Yeah.
Oh dear. They're all right.
I just love everything about them. I think the 80s was the perfect time for them. You know what I mean? It was just it's really good. Here's question 3. It is a truth, universally acknowledged, that a gentleman in possession of a fortune must. Now you got to get these words spot on, by the way.
Yeah, I've got it.
You think?
Yeah, got it.
Ross also likes the films and agrees with me. That's very good. Thank you.
No.
Pam thinks I came, I saw, I slept. I'm not sure I quite get that one. I came, I saw, be single. Was that for question 2?
Yeah, maybe. Right, question 4.
Here it comes. Ask not what your country can do for you, but
yes,
it's a good one, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. You're doing well with your grammar this week, Steve.
Thanks. Yeah.
Did you get a bit more sleep or something?
Pardon?
Did you get a bit more sleep this week?
Probably pretty similar, but I think I was just a bit more organised, to be honest.
No, I know what it is. You can see your fiance again, can't you?
Yeah, that's it.
What it is, it was affecting your work life, Steve. Come on.
Yeah.
You were so sad before. Oh, yes.
Question 5. Mama says, stupid is as.
Come on, Steve. You got to say that in the voice.
I think I've seen it, but I just don't. I don't think I've seen it recently, and I don't really know it that well.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Still trying to get Pam to watch this film with me.
All right.
Yeah. She won't watch it with me for some reason.
Oh my. Apparently, I got the first half of the quote wrong.
Steve.
Really? I'm pretty surprised by that because, I'm just going to check.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good quote. I love this one. Question 6. It's getting tricky now. It's time. We've not given you any number of words there because you've got a limited, space to put the words in. Anyway.
Yeah, come on. Oh, here's what it should have been, Steve. Just if anybody was confused. Yeah. Did you look it up, Steve? Are you looking it up now?
I'm just currently looking it up.
Oh, he's looking it up, everybody. Right, question 7.
Blank.
Something is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. One word. He's still trying to work it out, though.
What?
Have you got anywhere, Steve?
Yeah, John's got it right.
Did you get it wrong, though? Question.
So did I get it wrong? What did I type? Does anyone know? Did I get...
Steve, based on your track record, let's just say you did it wrong.
Yeah, probably. But I don't think it affects the answer.
No, it doesn't affect the answer, no. Question 8. You're braver than you believe and stronger than you seem. And what? 4 words there.
That's cute, isn't it?
Cute. Yeah.
Did you ever watch this?
This is a question for Kaz here, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Did I just read it wrong? Is that what happened? I'm confused.
Don't worry about it, Steve.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Right, number 9. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is what?
John would like to invalidate the whole quiz because of my simple...
John, if that was the case, every quiz we've done would be invalidated.
Yeah. I think I've got what the problem is now. But I think I'm still okay, as Aled says. Thanks, Aled.
Who is this guy, Steve?
Who's this guy?
Yeah. I don't know who he is.
Do you want me to, do you think I should say who it is?
Oh, you don't have to.
No.
Tell me later. Oh, I know who that is. Question 10. My what has become so powerful that I can actually make my enemies tell the truth? Now, we've not given you any indication of words number in there. So It could be anything. Could be anything.
Do be respectful if you make any jokes here, please.
Lots of people have been really nice to you here now, Steve.
Yeah.
You really don't have to be nice. It's fine.
Sometimes you need to make mistakes for people to, treat you nicely.
Oh, dear. Okay, well done.
Brilliant. That's the end of that round. We've got one round remaining, and it's a big one.
Oh,
we're giving you a big finish. We're going to finish with a bang. There are up to 3 points for each question in this round. There's going to be a question on the screen, and there's going to be a picture about that question. And so the answer is what is to do with the picture. And when you guess your answer is going to determine how many points you get. So if you answer in the first 20 seconds, you get 3. In the next 20 seconds, you get 2. In the last 20 seconds, you get 1. And we're going to go through an example to help understand how we would go through this. So let's go through this first example. So here we go. We've got the question, what is being achieved here? And all you can see is just a little bit of this picture. But if you guessed it right now, you would get 3 points. But if you did choose to guess it now, you would have to bank in on those 3 points. And as soon as 2 points appeared and you could see more, you wouldn't be able to change your answer. So once you've decided your answer, you cannot change it. So now if you answered at this point and said, I think it is, you would get 2 points. And now, having seen all of the picture, if you said, I think it is blah, 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 you would get 1 point. So when this timer runs down, we'll see what the answer is. And it is the 4-minute mile. That was being achieved there. It was the 4-minute mile. So these are all pictures from history, and you've got to work out what the answer to the question is about the picture. So we're just going to go through this example again, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of what might be going on in your brain as you make this decision. So here we go. Oh, what could that be?
What could it be, Steve? What could it be?
A bit of the racetrack. I mean, and it's black and white.
Don't guess it yet. You have no idea, so don't guess it yet. You've got no chance of getting that right.
Mile, though, John. John, is it the 4-minute mile?
No, Steve. No. Wait for more of it to be seen.
Okay, we'll wait a bit. We'll see.
2 points. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, those guys look like the guys from the 4-minute mile.
Could be.
Thinking of.
It could be the 4-minute mile, Steve, but it's either 2 points or no points, and that's a big risk for me. So I don't think so. I think I'm just going to wait, Steve. Come on, let's wait.
But come on, I really want to do it. Okay, I'll let you wait.
That's fine. Oh, it's definitely the 4-minute mile.
Yeah, we'll go for it now. I mean, we're only going to get 1 point now, but I guess if we guessed it wrong at 3, we would have got 0. So
yeah.
Probably good.
What about if I still don't get it now, Steve? Do I just get 0?
Yeah, if you don't get it right at all, you get 0. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Thanks, John. So that is the 4-minute mile, and we are moving on to the first question.
Oh, that makes sense, because here comes the first one.
What day is this?
So if you guess it now, you have to stick with it right now, and then you have to wait till the answer comes. And if you get it right, then you would have got 3 points.
So it's a bit of a gambling game, this one, although we don't like to say that.
Okay, so if you guess it now, you will get 2 points. If you get it wrong, you will get 0. Lots of honesty required in this round, guys. You're only cheating yourself, aren't you? You got to be a bit careful with this one as well. Right, so if you can get it now, this is for 1 point.
Yeah, do be
There's
careful.
Chance for you to get some big points now. Maybe if you're not doing so well, you should just go for it and just get some 3-pointers. See if you can get more. Okay, question 2.
What's being depicted here?
Just go for it if you want to. Go for it. Be brave. Stick something down. Or, if you'd rather, be cautious. But what's the saying, Steve? Fortune favours the bold.
Was it brave?
Or is it the brave? Yeah.
I don't know.
But either way,
I feel like at this stage, you've got a good chance of getting it for 2,
Yeah.
I think. You don't get any bonus points for naming the piece of art or anything. Don't think you can do that, by the way.
No cheeky bonus points.
Oh, that's tough. What's being depicted here?
Tricky.
You'd be brave to go for it now, I think.
Tricky. I
Big
think
giveaway.
you've got to go for it now. Got to go for it now.
Yeah. I think good chance of getting it for 2.
And hopefully you're going to get it now. Remember, you have to remember when you guessed it, because that determines what scores you get. So you might want to make a note of that as well. When did you guess it, so that you can answer it later?
What is the common name for this famous moment? It's got a certain nickname almost. Could be. Definitely looks like a sport. Don't want to give much more away than that. Oh, there we go. That's the big giveaway. I think with this one, though, when you first see it, you could have been bold and just gone for it. And, you know, I bet some people are wishing they did. Question 5. Who is this? Who is this?
Yeah, this is maybe one to be bold on, isn't it, Steve, as well? Just go for it.
Do you think? I mean, if you can tell what's going on there, maybe.
Abe's.
Oh, there it is. There's the big clue. A lot of people might get 2 on this round, or maybe 0.
Who is that?
It's a cool photo, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Just the detail is just incredible. Do you know, just like the reflection off his face cover thing. Helmet.
Yeah. Space cover. Great, yeah.
Question 6. Where is this? I reckon you could go bold now. Go bold now. Get the 3 in. Come on, here we go. I want some 3s on this round. Where is this? Oh, it was a visor. Thanks, Erin. Oh, there we go. You've got to get it now. Come on. You either know it or you don't, I think, with this one, unfortunately. But, yeah.
Yeah. I think, Steve, I might have heard of these people.
You might have heard of the people.
Yeah, as in I might know who they are.
Yeah, I should think you do, yeah.
Something to do with music.
Whoa. Apparently John used to live near it. Unbelievable. Wow. We don't want the postcode. We just want the name of, you know, the thing it's the famous name.
I don't think this is a 3-pointer, this one, Steve.
Really? I don't think so. I think I'd be very impressed if anyone gets a 3 on this one.
That's what I said. I don't think it is.
Sorry. Mishearing. Could be a 2-pointer though.
It could be, but even now it's tricky.
Mm.
Yeah, see, this is actually one I don't know. I don't know.
You just wouldn't know it at all.
I wouldn't have known it. No, before I know the answer is now. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So if you get it right now, you get 1. Okay,
Yeah,
here's a question.
That one is definitely a 3.
Well, I do actually remember you getting that one for 3. Very impressed. Here's question 8. What is being depicted here? If you guess now, you're banking in on 3. You're either getting 3 or 0. If you guess in now, you're either getting 2 or 0.
So if you do a bit of maths here, Steve,
Mm-hmm.
you could be getting 30 points in this one round.
Well, that would be a very good round, John.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, very impressive.
Maximum. So let's say after that, maybe everyone's going to get, maybe you're going to get 15. What would be a good score? 20.
20 would be pretty good in this round. Yeah.
If you doubled your money on one round, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's the whole picture. What's being depicted? What momentous event is this? You got to think, what are those guys wearing? Like, what era is that? I was gonna talk about something, but I realised that would probably give the game away if I start talking about that. That is a big clue. I think a lot of people will get 2, maybe a few 3.
Yeah.
I
think 3 would be pretty tricky. But
yeah,
I would get that now.
To me, this just looks very scary. It just looks like that slab is just going to hit loads of people. Do you know what I mean? But I guess there's something propping it up. Last question of the quiz, folks. What moment in history is being depicted here?
I would go for that one for a 3.
That's pretty bold.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh no, I won't. I'll let you see the next bit. Yeah.
Maybe we can share that later. Yeah, it's a good idea though. Yeah, it's quite a bit. You can see of that now. Looking for a moment in history. If you guessed it now, you'd get 2 points or 0 if you got it wrong. Oh, there we go. Looks like a guy with a bit of paper.
Yes, Steve.
Can we finish on a high?
Probably an important piece of paper. It's very official, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
So here we go. We are moving on to the answers. Well done, everyone, for making it through. We're going to start with the round we've just done because we think it's a bit of a confusing round. So we want to make sure we do the answers while it's fresh in the mind. So here we go with the first one. John, what day is it?
Well, Steve, you've got to be careful because it is VJ Day.
VJ Day.
VJ Day. It is not VE Day. If you put VE Day, VJ Day. And remember, you have to remember when you guessed it. So hopefully you wrote down when did you make the guess, because that determines whether you get 1, 2, or 3 points.
Or 0.
Or 0 if you get it wrong, yeah. But then it doesn't matter when you guessed it, if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one. This is the Battle of Hastings.
Big things.
Come on. That is the Great Fire of London.
Nice one.
The Fire of London would be fine. You know, you're just going to have to give yourself some discretion. This is... Yeah, I do. Only because you've told me before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hand of God incident.
It's Maradona, just in case.
Maradona. Do you know he has his own religion? A bit weird, isn't it?
Oh dear, that's a shame.
Yeah. Who's that?
Ooh, do you know?
Yeah, it's Buzz Aldrin.
If I spelt it right. Ooh. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll find out in the comments, Steve. Don't
Yes, I
worry.
will find out.
Where is this? Ooh, let's see. I think Abbey Road.
Yeah, that's what we were going for.
Abbey Road. So, what is this event known as? This is known as the Great Exhibition,
Oh, there you go.
which apparently you said, Steve, was temporary.
Well, that doesn't exist anymore, does it? That place, I don't think.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Next one, yeah.
What has been depicted here, that is the Battle of Waterloo. Battle of Waterloo. Wait. Sea creatures round. Oh, yes. Sorry. What momentous event is this? This is the Berlin Wall coming down. The fall of the Berlin Wall. What moment in history is being depicted here? This is the signing of the Magna Carta.
It's a tough one, I think.
Signing of the Magna Carta.
Well done, everyone. I hope you did all right. That could have got 30. Could have got 30 in that round. I'd be very impressed.
Yeah.
We're going back to round one now. Well, back to round one. Do you know Morecambe? Which 3 fast food restaurants will you find in the Arndale Centre? What do you think, John?
You will find Greg's, Burger King, and Subway.
Nice one.
Yeah.
This is your favourite festival's favourite time of year, is it, John?
Kite Festival, Steve.
Oh, yeah, love it. I think Kite Festival would have been acceptable.
Hey, nice one. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it's definitely going downhill. Where are the big kites these days?
Don't know, Sean. Sorry.
Maybe I should write a letter. Yeah. It has 2 stations, platforms, Steve.
Yeah, very standard station. Oh, truffle, the true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Alan Bennett. Yes.
Alan Bennett. Oh, what book is it?
It is Notes from a Small Island.
Have you read it?
What? Sorry. What? Look at this. You have a photo of your mum winning it in the 1950s. Goodness me. Who sculpted the Eric Morecambe statue? That is a horrible question.
Oh, everyone knows it's Graham Edison, don't they?
Graham.
I'll put a few tough ones in there, John.
Graham Ibison.
Ibison.
I don't know. This is the Winter Gardens.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is pretty tough as well, isn't it? Which year did the library open? 1967. Well, then we got that. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. I
thought you wanted to make that one multiple choice, Steve.
John, I was hoping you weren't going to say. Come on. Anyway, Morecambe has many exciting attractions. Let's just remember that.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Let's just remember that, okay? According to the TripAdvisor's top 10 thing, what are the top 3 things to do in Morecambe?
Right. This is hilarious. Number 1, visit the Eric Morecambe statue. Number 2, go to Happy Mount Park. Number 3 is to go to the Stone Jetty. You really need to go on TripAdvisor's top 10 things to do in Morecambe, because you should just make it your bucket list, really. You know?
Yeah.
Festival Market, Steve. Going to Festival Market is one of the top 10 things to do in Morecambe. You don't even know where that is.
Yeah. That was out of 12 that round. And wow, someone actually guessed. Oh, well, the wrong one. Someone actually guessed 1967. What an amazing guess! It is, yeah, just a point per answer. But so you would have got 12 if you got all 10 right. So that would have been very impressive. Do keep tossing up as we go along. Here are the animal noises. We're going to hear them again, and then we'll give you the answer. So, question 1. What was that? It was a pig. Well done. I think a good number of people got that right. What was it? I forgot. Oh, it's a camel. Oh.
Steve. Yeah, you get a point, don't you, for any that you got in the top 3?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be in the right place.
Yeah.
So So if you said like Eric Morecambe statue with 2 of the random ones, then you would get 1 point. Yeah.
Spot on.
Spot on. Ah.
Camel what? What is it? It's a penguin.
Oh, it's a penguin. Oh.
Oh, here we go. Question 4. Stick your tongue out. It's the snake. Rattlesnake. We would accept either of those in that situation.
Yes, Steve.
That's the thing I was thinking of, you know.
The seal.
With the floppy arms.
No.
To clarify, no, sorry. It's just 1 for that round. You got to get all 3. I don't know why we decided that for the first question in the... but we did, so there you go.
Yeah. Oh, that's
What's
a lion,
that?
Steve.
Lion. Got a lovely lion in my room. It's a hyena. Could you tell they were laughing?
Yeah, it does actually sound like laughing.
It does a bit, yeah.
It's a bit creepy laughing, though, isn't it?
What do you think, John?
That's a parrot.
It's not a parrot.
Oh. It's a bat.
It's very squeaky, like a bat.
I thought bats use sonar.
It's making noises though, isn't it, sonar?
It's a wolf.
Oh, yeah. Number 10. Yeah. So it was that noise we were looking for. There was a bird in the background, but the thing in the foreground was squirrel. So squirrel. If you've been on your nature walks, you know, you might have got that. And apparently, it was a grey squirrel as well. So if you said that, you get still 1 point. But the pride of knowing it was a grey squirrel. News of the world.
News of the world. Come on. Yeah, number 1. This was the red lion. The red lion.
We like our lions.
Oh, this is brilliant. Right, so it's called a pangolin. So it's a pangolin lens. Pangolins. Ah, and Google what they look like because they're really creepy. They're really minging. Yeah. Next one. Steve?
Yeah. Yeah, it was that one.
It was that one. It was that one. Edward Colston.
No, I didn't know that. But it was just put up before I had a chance to say it, you know.
Sure, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Right, next one. Oh, this is Marmite, but Pa might not. Marmite, but Pa might not.
Or
Yeah.
Marmite. Marmite not.
Where was the Queen photographed outdoors? Windsor Castle.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
knew where she was in lockdown, then you might have got that. So,
Yeah. Steve? Yeah, just the Czech Republic. I was just about to say that. Yeah.
I think I like that one just because it was a good, interesting fact, you know?
Yeah, interesting factoid. Tiananmen Square. Did you spell that right, Steve?
I can't spell that right now.
Tiananmen. Yeah, you might have done. You might have done. I'm sure someone will tell you anyway. Next, question 8. Oh, I like this one. Because that's a Mac, and that is Ron, so it's Macron.
Yeah.
Is he called Emmanuel Macron?
Don't know, is he?
I can't remember what his name is. He's French, isn't he?
Macron would have got you the answer. So
Macron would have got you the answer, yeah. Number 9. That is James from Thomas the Tank Engine, but it's obviously not. It's James Bond, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Bond.
Imagine if James from Thomas the Tank Engine was having a daughter in the next film. That would be good, wouldn't it? Anyway.
Yeah, it would have been good.
Oh,
Steve, look. Steve.
Yeah?
See?
Well, you know. I'm sorry for not getting everything
just
right.
Take a chill pill. Yeah. This is from Faulty Towers.
Yes.
Towers. Yeah.
Oh, next round. What's missing from the phrases? Here we go. I think we probably would have all got this one. I came, I saw, conquered. Big words. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Here's the one I got wrong. So it's man, is it?
Single man, apparently. Not gentleman, single man.
Single man in possession of a large fortune as well, is it?
Whatever.
Anyway, the answer is be in want of a wife. Be in want of a wife. You would have got that right, even if you got the quote. Right, anyway, so well done. That's not what your country can do for you.
But what you can do for your country.
It's very eloquent. Mama says, stupid is as stupid does. Could you do that one, John?
Stupid is as stupid does. Something like that.
Okay. That's okay. It's getting tricky now. Squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time.
Absolutely incredible quote. Probably one of the best interviews. What education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world? Says Nelson Mandela. Could be the gospel. You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Smarter than you think. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.
So who's that dude?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah. He's probably the most famous basketball player ever, I think. Yeah. Wow, what's become so powerful that he can actually make his enemies tell the truth? It's his Twitter. And here's the meta thing. Guess what he said that on?
Twitter.
What a lad. Okay. Is that the end of the quiz?
That's the end of the quiz, Steve.
Oh, real. Right. Well, I actually know what it's all out of this time. It's It's out of
What's it
72.
out?
So if you managed to, get a good score compared to 72, do let us know in the comments what you got if you'd like to, and we might even call you out to let you know how well you've done. John, are you gonna let us know about some things again?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, just to go back to what Jerry was saying earlier. We really don't want you to go back to normal life without having to think about those big questions. So I'd just like to remind you again about those things that we said after Jerry's talk. Would you consider getting one of these books off us? Where is God in a coronavirus world? It'd be great if you would. Just pop an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. You've got to put your address in it, and then we can send you one of these for free. I mean, why not? What's the harm? And it might change your life. You never know. Also, would you consider reading Mark's Gospel? This is just a piece of the Bible that Jerry was speaking from. You could find out more about Jesus. What if the things that Jesus claimed were true? What if they were true? So would you consider asking for one of these Mark's Gospels? Again, totally free. We'd love to send one to you. And then again, you can join us for Church on Telly any Sunday that you like. We start at 10:30 for Church on Telly. You just go to churchbythebay.org.uk. You click the massive orange box and you'll be with us for church. It's just another chance to hear about the good news of Christianity, to think more about those big questions, to hear a bit more about the virus of sin that affects us all and Jesus' solution to it. We'd love to see you there. We love welcoming guests at Church by the Bay. You'd be so welcome. Also, it's the Good News Family Game Show next Thursday. Are we watching that little video again, Steve? Oh, I don't think we are this time. You just get me telling you about it, which is not as good as it. Next Thursday, 4 p.m. Good News Family Game Show. It's for kids. It's for adults too. It's going to be a fantastic time. It's going to be really, really fun. Right. Should we see? We got some scores here.
Back a slide. Put me on. Just to say before we go, it'd be really helpful for us if you were to like and subscribe us on Facebook and on YouTube, depending on whether you're watching on. It really helps you to hear about things, and it really helps us to do well as well. So do follow us on Facebook and on YouTube, so you hear about these things again. Thanks so much. Yeah, we'll go for some comments now, some scores.
Right, I'm trying to go back up to the top here. Here, 42. Right, 42. Score to beat on the doors. Beaten straight away. 52 for the Hills and Stevos. Oh, keeps going up in tens. 62.
What?
62. That's just bonkers.
That means they would have guessed at least 2 or 3 in all of the history round. Wow.
Yeah, we need to up our game, Steve. Maths round. Maths round is coming next. I can't. Nobody has any excuse. Yeah. 43 here. 43. 47. Pop-up cafe team. Way to go. Way to go. You want to do a couple, Steve?
Yeah. 45 for the Shamrock and Roses dream team. And what else have we got? We have got 52 for the Chatsworthies.
Oh, 52. He's gone. He's taking it back.
It's happened again. Who was it last time?
Goodness sake.
It wasn't John, was it? It was someone else.
Oh,
it was Matt,
yeah.
Ben Kaz, that was it. Anyway, so 52.
There's no 62. It's 52 here. 53. 53. 53.
Nice. Well done, Martin. Good job.
Well done. And we got another 52. Yeah. Well done. Oh, correction for the pop-up cafe team. 45. I can't remember if that's up or down, but it's a correction. Oh, man, 52. Look, they corrected their score. 52. 51 for the Boots girls with Vanessa. Well done, girls. That is quite very impressive. 51. So who's the winner here, Steve?
Um,
I think we're on Martin with a 53.
Yeah.
No, I saw a 53, didn't you? Yes.
Yes. Martin.
I think we're going with Martin. 53 for the winner. Nice work, everybody.
Well done. Congrats. Unfortunately, we don't give any prizes because
yeah, but you get respect.
Yeah. Respect to you, Martin. Respect.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to say bye-bye, isn't it, Steve?
Yes. Thanks very much for joining us, everyone.
Thanks. That was fun.
Love to see you again soon.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.